My husband is a farmer, one of considerable wealth. He comes from a long line of farmers that stretch far back. It was my husband's great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather who, during the Industrial Revolution, patented the peddling Ellie and the thrashing Jenny, two machines completely redundant now, although I have been led to believe that the thrashing Jenny led to the development of the combine harvester. Useless as they are, they sold across the globe, which made my husband's family extremely wealthy with lots of houses and land. My husband is now the sole owner of it all, and I'm not going to lie to you. That's why I married him. After all, one dick is as unattractive as the next. But you can't say the same thing about a man's bank account. Like the sweet and trusting man that he is, he offers me an allowance, so that I may comfortably live life without resorting to enjoying life. Adam, my husband, likes to call this pocket money. And do you want to know what I like to spend my pocket money on? Gambling. I want to get one thing straight before I explain. I haven't a habit. No way. It was the first time I'd ever stepped foot in a casino. To be honest, it never really attracted me before. Well, before I met Adam. Which goes to show the sanctity of our bond. To cut a long story short, I lost more times than I won. I must have watched that ball spin 1,000 times during the course of that evening, and not one number or colour came up. It doesn't matter if you're man, woman or child. They will take the fingers that played the cards and tossed the die and cut them cleaver by cleaver. My husband is a conservative by definition and despises gambling of any kind, particularly women. I thought about talking to him, but there's just one problem. He doesn't listen. So what's a girl to do? It was at this point I struck upon the idea of murder. Don't be so hypocritical. Let's face it, murders can be fun.
Come on out, you wabbit. Come on now, you under arrest.
It's only the constraints of consequence that bind us to brandishing it as wrong. Murder is easy. It's just like killing a fly or a spider. You merely strike out at your victim. The hardest thing, of course, about murder is getting rid of the body. Because no matter how hard you try and hide him or her, somebody, at some point, might catch the odd exposed limb. So I pondered to myself, how do I kill my husband without people knowing it was me? For this I turned to books. I read every night on everything I could find regarding murder. My husband, ironically enough, encouraged it. I told him I was doing a course in criminology, to which he found a positive way to channel my time. That's when I found...
Paraquat. Not to be taken orally.
If injected into ice cream, it is completely undetectable as it slides down the throat. The poison then works its way through the bronchi and towards the lungs. Then, within minutes, the poison makes the alveoli burst, flooding the lungs with blood and drowning the victim. This may all sound very brutal and obvious, but when the pathologist opens them up, all they will see is a very nasty result of a condition my husband suffers from: low blood pressure. They will assume he had an attack resulting from his hypertension and dismiss it as natural causes. Then all I have to do is take the death certificate and present it to the insurance broker. And bingo, I'm a millionaire with a small debt on my hands.